So did you answer? Like, I'm sorry, I'm really fucking tired and out of it. Did you answer me? Oh,
On what?
is she naked in there?
Well, did you see what she's saying?
Yeah. Oh shit, she is.
Holy fuck! My boner!
Well, dude, that's extreme for a Nintendo game. But, yeah, was there ever a reason why this game wasn't officially released?
Yeah, like I said in the last part, I might have known at one point in my life, but not anymore, I don't know.
Did Secret just not sell well enough?
No, Secret was like... It's like one of the most loved games on that console.
Well, then it's really weird that they didn't release this one.
I don't know, you have Google right in front of you.
Okay. Let me see.
I'm just kind of going around and talking to all... Because you can meet all the characters that you don't pick. Well, throughout the entire game, we'll basically not have all the characters, but we'll have parts where we're like working with them and stuff. See, here's Hawk. You know, that was the other guy you wanted to pick. Hawk is okay. I always just think he's just a shittier Kevin, in my opinion. In my humbled opinion. I think that's it.
Okay, basically what I'm reading here is it was a very late Super Nintendo release. Like, it was released in Japan in '95, so it would have been released in North America in '96, the same year as the N64 came out.
Right. So they just didn't bother.
And also the PlayStation was also out already, which Square Enix of course made a lot of games for.
Yeah.
So it just would have cost too much money to localize it for a system that was on the way out.
Oh,
Which
okay.
makes sense.
Yeah. So, to get out of this city, because the Beastmen took over it, you just have to leave at night for some reason.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's logical.
Yeah.
Oh, Rabbites.
Yeah, buddy. They're cute.
Okay, does this game have, I always I love, Final Fantasy Adventure for Game Boy, one of the greatest Game Boy games, and some of the enemy designs always kind of made me chuckle. And there's like a really late game enemy, it's like a turtle with stars on its shells.
Oh, yeah. I think they're in this. I know they're in Legend of Mana. Legend of Mana is one of my favorite PlayStation games. I like that game a lot. It's just really complex.
Those mushrooms, those are like the first
man.
Enemies in Adventure.
You know, Final Fantasy has iconic monsters, but so does Mana, dude. Like, Rabbites are, to me, as iconic as, like, slimes from Dragon Quest, you know.
I also like,
I wish I had a plushie.
In the later dungeons, there's a mirror that shoots, like, copies of you at yourself.
No, those aren't in this.
And then, like, the strongest enemies right around the mana tree are, like, these elephant demons.
Yeah. Oh, stricken by an invisible force. Uh-oh.
What did that do?
We can't get to the city of Wendell. Uh-oh.
Do we need our team?
I don't know. I think I can buy weapons and armor. So something about this game is weapon and armor get really expensive. Like right there. One of the weapons for our character was like half our fucking money. So a lot of times, especially if we're not gonna grind, oh, where am I going? If we're not gonna grind for like money or whatever, like, yeah, we're just not gonna be able to afford weapons and armor.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, so this is a grindy game?
Kinda. At some point, I will grind off camera.
Right. That is one thing that I liked about Adventure. In that game, you never really have to grind, and you always have a shit ton of money. Always.
Yeah. But anyways, the first class change is at level 16. So at some point when we're like kind of close, I'll just level up off camera. It's I don't know, it's a bright light.
It's Navi.
It's Navi. Because the thing about class changes in this game is that they're really satisfying. Not only do they make your character look different, which is always super cool in a Super Nintendo game where, like, you know, your character looks different and more badass or whatever, but they just make your stats insane, dude. I think it's either level 16 or 18. I think it's 18. We'll get there. We're only level 1. Actually, this is a game I'm gonna have to do a couple of things probably off to get the final class change. Eric, it's like level 36, I think. But you also have to get items from random seed drops. But then, of course, you can get the wrong items. So instead of doing that all on camera, I'll just do it off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin just destroys things at night, though. Like, he's just too good, man. He's too rad. It's so bad. No, just say it's so... Say it's so bad or it's so rad. It's so rad.
No, it's the Power Glove?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Oh, that was rad.
No, it's bad because it was the late 80s and saying something was bad meant it was awesome.
Just like we say sick.
Yeah. True.
It always made me mad when I'd be like, "Yo, that's sick," and people would be like, "What? Like, what is it? There's a bad thing? Like, you seem happy about it." And I was like, "Do you live under a rock?" Like,
my favorite is like, this was never a widespread thing, but like some friends of mine even took it further, and they'd say things like, "You see that girl's ass? It was disgusting."
Yeah.
But like they'd mean that it was like fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So like if anyone heard you say that, it'd be like, must be nasty.
Yeah. We're getting this fairy in our head. She's making us the chosen one.
In your head, Zahambe, 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 ay, ay.
So she comes from the mana world, Eric. And
yes.
The mana tree is essentially dying. So this fairy's trying to get to Wendell to ask the priest for help, just like we're doing. So now we're teamed up.
Teamwork is important.
See, this game, it does have a story. It is interesting. But there's not a lot of moments of, like, a crap ton of talking. It's really just, like, you're playing the game for the combat, you know?
Yeah.
It's a great game. Put me to sleep. Oh, now it's daytime.
Roundhouse is a mushroom in the face.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wish I had a stuffed animal of a rabbite.
You really?
No, I said I wish.
Yeah. I know.
I had, in Legend of Mana, you can get eggs of monsters and put them in your farm and stuff. So you can I think you can have any of the monsters as a follower. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's sick. You can get one of those star turtles?
Yeah, and I had a rabbite and named it Scottina.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's after one of our guinea pigs viewers.
She was a blonde, pure blonde guinea pig, so...
Very friendly and cute.
Yeah, she's my favorite pet of all time. Her or Sally. I do really like my current cat, Strife, but... Scottina or Sally are first cat. They're up there. Oh, right, so we're getting Angela right now. So she's explaining her backstory. She couldn't use magic. Her mom didn't like her. Some guy, the Scarlet Wizard, showed up.
Daffy Duck is the Scarlet Pumpernickel.
And now she's going to Wendell to see if she can learn magic? Something like that.
Daffy Duck as the Scarlet Pumpernickel?
What are you talking about? Oh, she comes at level 4? Yikes. So what is Daffy Duck as the Scarlet Pumpernickel? What does that mean?
It was like a parody, I think, of like Zorro's enemy, and it was when Daffy Duck was all like, you know, old-timey and in that like red suit and a villain. That was Daffy Duck as the Scarlet Pumpernickel.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea. All I know, Daffy Duck as Duck Dodgers is...
Duck Dodger!
I love that
shit. Say
shit.
before every,
Yeah. So I don't know if there was originally a TV show about Duck Dodgers, but... Fuck, what the hell was I gonna say? There was a show, like, when I was, like, a teenager of Duck Dodgers. And I remember liking it. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't remember it too well. Like, I remember it, but I don't think I ever watched it. Marvin the Martian was, like, the main enemy, right?
Yeah. So then also... this is the last character that we could have picked.
Thing.
She's an elf, so she's actually 18 or something, but she looks like she's, like, 2.
Yeah.
Typical Japanese stuff. So at one point in the lore of DC and Green Lanterns, Duck Dodgers is a Green Lantern. And that's, like, canon.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
So I remember there's an episode of it. I think there was a comic, but there's an episode of it in that TV show where him and the Earth Green Lantern are going to the same dry cleaners, and they get their suits mixed up. And, yeah, so for a while he's the Green Lantern. And I always thought that was a really cool idea. There's a Green Lantern that's like a squirrel. And, I'm pretty sure the lore of it is it dies because it gets hit by a truck. But it's a Green Lantern, so it's like a badass and like protects the universe from evil and shit. But one day it's crossing the street and gets hit by a truck because it's a squirrel.
Poor thing.
Yeah. So I need to look into stat raises again. Pretty sure, Kevin, you just want to do strength and dex. I took an arrow to the knee there.
I like references.
Me too.
They're funny.
Hey, that's a joke that never got old, okay?
I know, everybody still uses it to this day.
I'm sure the people that got it tattooed on their knees don't regret it. Why would you regret a tattoo like that? A meme? An internet meme?
Yeah,
that's for life.
Cool forever.
That's for life. I know I say I'm firing my lasers almost daily.
NWO. Life.
What?
Nothing. It's another joke that probably 1 out of every 50 people would get.
Run it by me.
It's the NWO that's stable in WCW. When they come out, they'd have like an actual like DJ box, and it'd be like New World Order. Life.
I regret asking. Give me my +7 defense. Ooh, baby. I should actually buy some items though. So we're not gonna have a healer for a long time, Eric. So we have to rely on healing items. Get item.
Item.
Got item. So tell me things, Eric.
Whenever you put me on the spot, I can never say anything.
I know.
I'm not like thinking about it. I just randomly say shit.
Carl, revive Carl. Precious friend, little wolf Carl. What is your name? Blah, blah, blah. Bullshit, man. Also, this game is 2-player. Actually, I think it could be 3-player. So, at least for it to be 2-player, that's really cool. If we were in the same room, like, you could have played as her and I could have played as Kevin.
That is cool.
But we exist in different planes, so we gotta do it over the internet. Over the Schnitterschnet, motherfucker. I hope I'm not going through the text too fast for people.
Our viewers are used to it.
It's kind of like, do people really watch Let's Plays now for gameplay? See, like, I remember...
They watch it for their the personality.
I remember when Let's Plays first came out, when people wouldn't talk about the game, I would be mad. Or, like, if they went too fast through the text, I'd be mad, because I'm like, I'm watching this for the gameplay. I don't care about your jokes. But now, when they sit around and they just talk about the game, which I know I talk about the game a lot, but, like, when it's too much of that, I just get, like, I'm like, just be funny. Or be funny about the game. Not that I'm saying I think I'm funny or anything, but I've done a complete 180, and I guess everyone has, right? Because that's the style that's in now of Let's Plays, where you just talk about bullshit. You know what I mean, Lima Bean? Apparently, Eric has disconnected.
No, I'm here. I'm just watching.
Oh. Are you invested yet?
Your little fairy with the little bow.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah.
Really? Yay. Aw, Thick, you're cute. She's a cutie.
Now, enough of this talking bullshit. Let's see them titties. Whip them out. Come on.
What's that from?
Richard prank call.
Oh. Anyways, we'll go fight this dungeon next time, viewers.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Bye.
Bye.